What's up, guys? Welcome out to the shop again, and as you can see, we are outside. It's beautiful out here, and I'm already using my sawhorses. If you guys haven't seen that video, go ahead and check out last weekend's video on the sawhorse build. Very simple, and they're very durable and strong. All right, so as you can see behind me, I have the entrance to my shop, and there is no ramp whatsoever. That's one thing that I've really been wanting for a long time on this shop, is some kind of ramp. So I started looking at this a long time ago, and I've already kind of prepped for it. One thing that I had to do was modify this door frame right here. So I have a 2x6 base board right here, and that's gonna be what I'm gonna be using for the backer of my ramp. So all I have to do is cut the door to the top of this wood right here, so that when I close the door, my floor will actually be underneath it and it'll be fitting nice and tight. To start this whole process, we have to get the width of this so we can get the backer part, and then we can bring out the joist for the floor. All right, guys, so we got our frame right here that we're gonna be mounting to, and we're just gonna take the width of the door frame, and right here it looks like it's a little tight, so we'll go inside to inside, and it's 47.5 inches. Alright, so what we're going to be doing now is we're just going to temporarily attach this to the board. So we're going to try to get it as flush as possible. Oh, come on, drill. Always happens at the start of a project. Alright, so now we're back in business. We've got a drill that's plugged in. And I want to make sure that this is level, or as level as I can get it. So we need to, so now we can drill this all the way in. Now we're not going to get that one out. Okay, so I don't want anything really super long, so I think that my distance that I'm going to want it to be, I think if I just kind of eyeball it out here, I can go 40 inches. I don't think that's too steep. If I went 48, that'd be even flatter, and it would get me up on the flatter part of this area, so I can use 2 of the 2x6s and create 4 different joists coming off of there. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so what I'm gonna end up doing to make this a little bit easier, I'm gonna put a nail right here. So let's test out a 10-degree cut. This would be where this is going to be attached to the shed, and we'll go 10 degrees off of that. So then it will be 48 inches from that long, from this point to this point. That's what I have here. Alright, so I've got my nail there, and that looks about the correct angle that I need. So now what I need to do is figure out the base of right here. I'll put the nail up against it so it doesn't move. Then I can take the level, draw the new angle, And that's just a slight mark. Now we can take it over here and use this as a straight edge. Alright, so now we can go ahead and come over this way and we can check it to see. Alright, so I'm happy with the angle of both the cuts. I can see that I didn't need to cut nearly as far on the base, but that's why you cut only one piece to begin with, just to test. My angle up top is perfect, and then I just need to cut about, I don't know, a foot off of this section, but not nearly as much as I thought I was going to need. And then it'll leave a lot more meat in the bottom and be a lot more stable. If I have to cut any, or like shovel anything out, that'll be fine. All right guys, so I've gotten all of my pieces cut, and now I'm ready to go ahead and lay out where I need all of my boards attached. So I got 48 inches across, and this is very simple because if you look at your tape measure, you got your 16s that are in red. So what I can do is I can hook this corner right here, and then where this says 16, I can make a mark, and I'm gonna put an X on this side, come over here, make another mark, X on this side, and then this one will be just shy of being to the next one, but that's gonna be okay. And then you can take your speed square and just draw a line going up, and we know that we have one here, and I've already got one in place just laid up right here. So that's where we're at with this. Then we can take this off and actually screw these on. Alright guys, so I got the frame completely done, and now it's time to go ahead and mount this up. So we're just gonna go ahead and work it around until I get it in here. So I can use some of the same screw holes that I had before. So I put a level on here. We're just gonna try to get it level again. Go ahead and get another screw ready. Okay, so now that we've gotten that done, and I come back out here, you guys can see that the bottom of all these is sticking way up in the air. So what I need to do is go ahead and dig out around it, and for that I've got just a pickaxe. I'm just gonna dig out a little spot for these to sit in. Alright guys, so here we are. We've got our floor, or our little joist stand, and I went ahead and cut all the pieces for the floor. So what I'm gonna do is line up the ends on this, and we're gonna put in some screws and then work our way upwards, and that is the way we're gonna be moving. Get some screws out, and for screws I'm using 1 1/4 inch screws, and that is because this is a 5/8 inch thick material. So we want to go ahead and make sure that this end over here is flush, and then we'll be able to do the other far side next. And we can come over here and do this one, and this will give us our evenness all the way up. Alright, so now that we've got our two ends done, we want to come ahead and go over here, and off this side we want to go ahead and pull your 16, make your X, and then your other 16, make your X. And this will be where the other two will be going. Alright guys, so I'm right here at the top now, and what I have here is I cut a small strip to match that 2x4 that's on the top, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece to fit into this width right here. But this edge of the board I will have to bevel at a 10 degree to match the ramp angle. Alright, so I've got my two last pieces. I went to go put this one in, and then I realized I wanted to get them adjusted so that they were even as I was putting this last piece in. So what I'm going to do is lay the freshly cut piece in, and then I should be able to work them both in at the same time. They're tight, that's why I wanted to do it this way. And that's it. That's the last screw. So now we've got a good transition between the ramp and then going into the flat part. And I'm thinking about getting a piece of sheet metal to cover here where this OSB is kind of worn down from so many years of use. But as you can see, it's complete. I like it. Now we have to see if the doors will actually close. And they do, right there at the bottom. The doors are on the list of things to replace, because as you can see all the wear on it. This shed is probably about 20 years old. But that's it. What do you guys think? Good job? You guys like it? It's really easy to make, and getting stuff in and out of the shop now will be a lot easier. So we'll have to get some stain on here so it doesn't get ruined, obviously, but that'll come up later. Alright guys, so that's it for this week's project. Shed ramp is done. I can check that off my list. I'm really happy that it is done, and now I can drop my glasses everywhere. Seriously, I'm glad that it's done. I can take my table saw outside now and use it during the nice days like today. I mean, it's gonna be like 70-some degrees. It's gonna be beautiful. Be a nice day to wheel this thing out there, use it, not have to worry about making a big mess in the shop, wheel it back in, and now I can do that. I don't have to worry about that 1.5 foot drop off. So that's awesome. So guys, let me know what you guys think about it. If you guys think it looks awesome, or if you guys have any tips or anything like that, you know, leave them in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was a very simple and easy build. It is pretty much just a square ramp. And if you wanted to give it any extra support, you can actually put joist hangers on the shed part to help hold the joist going down up. But I mean, I think it'll be just fine. I don't see any problems with it. I'm not gonna be carrying like thousands of pounds down and up the ramp. So I like it. I think it's gonna work good. And you know, hit that thumbs up, guys. Give me some thumbs up. Leave comments down in the section down below. If you guys have any tips, suggestions, you know, leave them there. Guys, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit the bell so you guys get all the notifications. I post videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. Wednesdays more like a vlog day, where just stuff that's happening that isn't really a project, and Sundays are projects. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next videos.